Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A strong liking. The faculty of distinguishing sweet, sour, bitter, and salty properties in the mouth. His cold deprived him of his sense of taste. A small amount eaten or drunk. Take a taste, you'll like it. Take a sample of. The sensation that results when taste buds in the tongue and throat convey information about the chemical composition of a soluble stimulus. The candy left him with a bad taste. Delicate discrimination, especially of aesthetic values. Arrogance and lack of taste contributed to his rapid success. Have a distinctive or characteristic taste. This tastes of nutmeg. Have flavor. Taste of something. A kind of sensing. Distinguishing substances by means of the taste buds. A brief experience of something. He got a taste of life on the wild side. Distinguish flavors. We tasted wines last night. Experience briefly. The ex-slave tasted freedom shortly before she died. Perceive by the sense of taste. Can you taste the garlic? A strong liking. The Irish have a penchant for Blarney. A strong liking. A predisposition in favor of something. A predilection for expensive cars. A strong liking. My own preference is for good literature. A predisposition in favor of something. His sexual preferences. The right or chance to choose. Grant of favor or advantage to one over another, especially to a country or countries in matters of international trade, such as levying duties. The faculty of distinguishing sweet, sour, bitter, and salty properties in the mouth. The faculty of distinguishing sweet, sour, bitter, and salty properties in the mouth. The faculty of distinguishing sweet, sour, bitter, and salty properties in the mouth. His cold deprived him of his sense of taste. A small amount eaten or drunk. The quantity that can be held in the mouth. Take a sample of. Items selected at random from a population and used to test hypotheses about the population. All are part of a natural object that is collected and preserved as an example of its class. A small part of something intended as representative of the whole. Melt, fat or lard, in order to separate out impurities. Try the yak butter. Test the limits of. You are trying my patience. Make an effort or attempt. Take a sample of. Put to the test, as for its quality, or give experimental use to. Put on a garment in order to see whether it fits and looks nice. Put on trial or hear a case and sit as the judge at the trial of. Earnest and conscientious activity intended to do or accomplish something. She gave it a good try. Examine or hear, evidence or a case, by judicial process. Give pain or trouble to. Take a sample of. Try something new, as in order to gain experience. Put to the test, as for its quality, or give experimental use to. Perform in order to get a role. The sensation that results when taste buds in the tongue and throat convey information about the chemical composition of a soluble stimulus. The sensation that results when taste buds in the tongue and throat convey information about the chemical composition of a soluble stimulus. The sensation that results when taste buds in the tongue and throat convey information about the chemical composition of a soluble stimulus. The sensation that results when taste buds in the tongue and throat convey information about the chemical composition of a soluble stimulus. Delicate discrimination, especially of aesthetic values. A favorable judgment. Understanding of the nature or meaning or quality or magnitude of something. An expression of gratitude. He expressed his appreciation in a short note. An increase in price or value. An appreciation of 30% in the value of real estate. Perception of that which is obscure. The trait of judging wisely and objectively. A man of discernment. Delicate discrimination, especially of aesthetic values. The mental ability to understand and discriminate between relations. The cognitive condition of someone who understands. Perception of that which is obscure. A feeling of understanding. Delicate discrimination, especially of aesthetic values. The quality of insight and sympathetic understanding. Deliver a hard blow to. The teacher smacked the student who had misbehaved. The taste experience when a savory condiment is taken into the mouth. An enthusiastic kiss. The act of smacking something, a blow delivered with an open hand. Kiss lightly. Have a distinctive or characteristic taste. Street names for heroin. A blow from a flat object, as an open hand. Have an element suggestive of something. His speeches smacked of racism. Directly. A sailing ship, usually rigged like a sloop or cutter, used in fishing and sailing along the coast. Press. The lips together and open, the lips, noisily, as in eating. Derive or receive pleasure from. Get enjoyment from, take pleasure in. The taste experience when a savory condiment is taken into the mouth. Have flavor. Taste of something. Give taste to. Taste appreciatively. Savor the soup. Derive or receive pleasure from. Get enjoyment from, take pleasure in. The taste experience when a savory condiment is taken into the mouth. Have flavor. Taste of something. Give taste to. Taste appreciatively. Taking a small amount into the mouth to test its quality. A kind of sensing. Distinguishing substances by means of the taste buds. A wine tasting. A small amount, especially of food or wine. A feeling of pleasure and enjoyment. I've always had a liking for reading. A particular sense. The body's system of sense organs. A classification of propositions on the basis of whether they claim necessity or possibility or impossibility. Verb inflections that express how the action or state is conceived by the speaker. A particular sense. A method of therapy that involves physical or electrical therapeutic treatment. Sensitivity to stimuli originating outside of the body. A particular sense. An indefinite quantity that is below average size or magnitude. An indefinite quantity that is below average size or magnitude. Serve oneself to, or consume regularly. Use up, resources or materials. This car consumes a lot of gas. Spend extravagantly. Eat up completely, as with great appetite. Destroy completely. The fire consumed the building. Engage fully. The effort to pass the exam consumed all his energy. Serve oneself to, or consume regularly. Fool or hoax. Call for and obtain payment of. Fold up. Take in the sales. See or watch. Take up mentally. Hear, usually without the knowledge of the speakers. Earn on some commercial or business transaction. Earn as salary or wages. Take into one's family. Accept. Suck or take up or in. Take in, also metaphorically. Express willingness to have in one's home or environs. Take up as if with a sponge. Make clothes smaller. Please take in this skirt, I've lost weight. Provide with shelter. Visit for entertainment. Take in the sights.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.